The first choice that we have is the type of insulation that we go for. So we can either go for something that's synthetic, that's man-made, or we can go for something that's down. Down is generally from ducks or geese. Now, the synthetic insulation is much easier to look after. It will keep you warm even when it gets wet, so that's a big benefit if somebody's camping and it's likely to be raining a lot. Synthetic insulation is also very easy to wash, so in terms of care and maintenance, it's dead simple. The alternative to synthetic is down. Down, as I say, comes from this part of a duck or a goose, and it looks like little clusters. Down is higher lofting, so it traps more warm air as it's trying to leave your body. It has what we call a higher warmth to weight ratio. Down is also the lightest and the most compressible type of insulation. So if somebody's going somewhere where it's going to regularly be below zero, or if pack size and weight is absolutely paramount, then down would be a great product. Now, the bags themselves, they have to conform with EN standard, which means that we have to test them and rate them accordingly. Now, what we've got here is we've got 3 ratings. So we've got the maximum temperature, the comfort rating, and the extreme. Now, the maximum temperature is the maximum outside temperature where the person in the sleeping bag can expect to have a comfortable night's sleep without sweating too much. The comfort temperature is based on a standard woman, and this is the minimum temperature that they can achieve a full unbroken night's sleep without feeling cold. The extreme temperature is really one to avoid. So a 1-season sleeping bag is exclusively for summer use, or use indoors, or use somewhere where it's warm. They'll keep you warm down to about 10 degrees. Beyond that, we've got a 2-season sleeping bag. These are usable from the end of spring through summer right into early autumn. These will keep you warm down to 5 degrees. Okay, so a 3-season bag is suitable for spring, summer and autumn use. It'll keep you warm down to 0 degrees, and this will cover the majority of temperatures that you'll experience in the UK. These are probably the most useful bags for people who enjoy going camping. A 4-season sleeping bag will keep you warm right through the winter. It'll keep you warm down to -5, but it will probably be way too warm for the majority of summer camping. So really suitable for autumn, winter and spring use. Beyond that, we've got 5-season sleeping bags. Now, we know there's no such thing as a 5th season, but what we do want to do is provide something for people who are experiencing extreme temperatures. So high mountaineering or polar exploration, and these will keep you warm right down to possibly -40. Okay, looking at the shape of the sleeping bags then is the next thing. So we have a choice really between 2. You either have one that's more square or rectangular, which looks like this at the bottom. Now, the benefit of these is that they will open right out so that you can use them as a quilt, you can use them as a duvet, you can use them in really warm weather as well and just sort of chuck them over yourself. Really good for when you've got friends or family staying around at home too. So good for indoor use, and perhaps 1 to 2 seasons. In terms of specifics then for warmth, this is where we have the mummy sleeping bag. So the design of this one tapers right down to your feet, which means that it reduces the amount of dead air space in the sleeping bag. Down at the bottom here, there's extra room for your feet, so your feet can stand up independently of the bag, and the insulation can loft up around them. We've also got some hanging loops as well, so if you've washed the bag and you need to dry it, or if you're just airing it after a few days camping, you can hang it up.